Hi, hello, welcome to the 5,000 sub setup tour video. Man, a month ago, I would have never thought I'd be hitting 5K of all things. I mean, right now, I'm at 4.9K, but you know what? That's close enough. That's close enough, right? So yeah, setup tour today. We're only doing this the desk area, not my entire room. I guess we'll start with the star of the show, my lovely PC. This tower is my second PC. I built it around January of this year. It honestly looks so cool, man. Specs: a Ryzen 5 3600. RX 480 because I originally was going to put an RX 5700 XT in here, but those do not exist under the $700. I'm running running 3 drives in here. I've got a 500 gig M.2 boot, a 1 terabyte SSD for all my games, and a 2 terabyte mechanical hard drive for just mass storage stuff. Xbox controller for Forza. We'll get back to this drawer thing. Mic is a Blue Yeti. It's a Blue Yeti. What do you want? Cheap pop filter, cheap boom arm. I use this as an amp. I have my my Sammy's plugged into here. It's okay, I guess. It's definitely not, professional or whatever. Moving on, mouse is a G502 Lightspeed. I really do need to get a new one of these. You can tell the mouse things are pretty shiny. It has been well used. Mouse pad, Corsair Polaris RGB, because RGB everything. Wrist rest for my keyboard, which is a RK87. This has MX Browns in here. It is a wireless keyboard with this cable, whatever, USB-C, and it's a good keyboard. The last keyboard I had was a Corsair Strafe with MX Reds. That keyboard lasted about 4 years, about as long as this mouse has, but it was getting real old, and especially that's the spacebar on the Corsair rattled so much. The spacebar on here just feels so good. Monitors. This is a cheap AOC that I just found on Amazon 4 years ago. I don't think they make it. I do have another one over here for my Switch. Underneath, we have the Pod Shrine. We have a 2nd Gen Mini 128, a 4th Gen Shuffle 2 gig, a 3rd Gen Classic. This is the 40 gig. This is the thick model. So yeah, super thick. We have a 4th Gen Classic modded with 128 and a 5th Gen Classic modded with 256. Of these pods, these two are the ones I use the most, followed by the Mini. It's just these two I just always use because they feel the nicest. We have this remote. This controls the RGB under the desk. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a cheap RGB strip. This is a wireless charging thing for my phone, which I'm recording on. We already talked about this. I got my Switch. I did mod the right Joy-Con with the Famicom buttons, so they're all colorful, whatever. I just have a 4th Gen hard drive that was actually out of this thing, that 4th Gen Classic, and it just has stuff on it, all my songs. Pro controller, pretty self-explanatory. A white 2009 MacBook. This is the plastic one. This has all of my music on it. When I go to sync an Ipod, this is what I use. So I mean, it's fine, but I definitely need to get a new one because this thing is slow. Oh man, and it just gets hot for whatever reason. I have replaced thermal paste on it and is still getting really hot. So like every so often I boot it up and it's just at 70 degrees Celsius, which not good. Over here we have the flashlight, some knives, just some other random stuff over there. Well, I guess we'll talk about this bookcase, right? Games, Switch stuff, this little Minecraft Lego thing, which I got way back in the day. My KZs, I use them all the time. Switch carrying case, some Sony wireless headphones. Haven't used them that much because I don't travel that much because of the plague. Some other stuff down here. I got Starling engine for whatever reason. Big F-off knife, lipo and lipo charger, some more Lego stuff, and then down below, just some more literature, whatever, and then just papers or whatever here. And this is a laptop. That may or may not be a future vid. I think that is mostly it. Nope. I almost forgot this. Oh yeah, these are just some like random JBL headphones. They magnet together, they're pretty cool. This is the main place where I store stuff. Just an IKEA drawer. Up top, we just have some random stuff. Keycap puller that actually came with my keyboard, surprisingly. Some SD cards, flash drives, and just other random stuff, you know. Oh yeah, I also have a pair of second gen Apple headphones I just leave in here. Why? I don't know. Down here, second drawer, this is my cable stuff. This is my 30-pin cable. This is my Firewire one. I got some USB-C stuff. Old MacBook charger. The charger for the Shuffle. And then some more audio stuff, you know. Down below, signified by this oh so glorious decal, we have the iFixit drawer. Basically, I open this drawer and just grab this, and everything else just stays here. This is a very crappy lock-picking kit that I got off Amazon, and it is awful. Don't buy them. A random toothbrush, because why not? Here we have the graveyard. I just have a ton of just random stuff. I got some iPhones. This is my old 6S from back in the day. Long live the headphone jack. I have some pods here. This is a 3rd gen 30 gig with no headphone jack because I broke it. Hold up. I think, yeah. Basically, this little, that's the headphone jack cable for the 4th gen. Basically what happened is that this plastic part ripped off and took all the solder joints with it, and all of a sudden this 3rd gen did not have a headphone jack. This 4th gen is a bit of a parts thing. They basically gutted it. It's a motherboard, a battery, a case, and a headphone assembly. So yeah, I've been thinking of using these. Are probably like some future vids or whatever. I have a broken switch. This was from a mate that dropped in water. It does not work. It is very corroded, and the Joy-Cons drift, which is always fun. I got a KZ box, Game Boy for whatever reason, and just some random Sony headphones. Down on the bottom drawer, here's where things get kind of interesting. I just have a ton of Ipod hard drives. Over here, I grabbed 2. These are the older style. These are like the 4th gen, 3rd gen, 1st gen kind of drives with this manky looking connector. Just the grid pins or whatever. And then over here we have the newer style drives with this kind of flex cable thing, plug. So if I ever need to replace a drive, I just go here. I have some spare bats. These are 5th gen. That's a old 3rd gen bat. And then this is an iPod mini drive from the iPod mini. That green one over there. So yeah, it's still good. I just replaced it. And then I have some old like random like iFixit stuff, some old random stuff. I got like my heat shrink from a project, some other random stuff back there. So yeah, there's some wire down here. Damn, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. That is the upstairs setup. Now we're gonna go to the downstairs setup. So things should get fun. Here's the setup. This is gonna be the new, I guess, filming setup. From now on, we've got the boom arm right here. This is my phone, right? It goes on here, and that's how you get the overhead shot. It is pretty jank. The Tiger's here, kind of chilling. Over here, here's my old keyboard. Corsair Strafe. It is pretty crusty, not gonna lie. Over there's just a PS3 someone just kind of gave me for whatever reason. And then behind that, here's my old PC. It has a Core i5 6500K, if I remember. And then just some other random stuff. I got some pies up here, Raspberry Pis I need to use. Over here, here's the transmitter for the Tiger, bat for the Tiger. I actually got these motor heat sinks for the Tiger motor. Hold on. I did put these heat sinks on. They do work, right? But these things still are getting really warm, so maybe I'll go to bigger heat sinks, or maybe the fan will be in order. That's not going to be for a good long while, because the next episode is going to be the electronics upgrade, and that's going to be very expensive. Oh man. So yeah, this may be the last you see of the Tiger for a good while. Some other stuff around here. These are just those countersinking bits I used for this screw. Just a screwdriver, an Oculus Go, some other random stuff. I got a hammer here. Over there, that's my soldering thing. And I got a fan. And then over here are some other things, which may or may not get a vid. Under here, we have a little shelf here, just full of random stuff, you know, drill bits, screws. I should probably mention this earlier. This whole desk I built with the help of my uncle. It is really long. I have like some spare stuff over here, just like some spare wood, spare like shelving, spare whatever stuff. But yeah, this whole desk is custom made. You can't buy this. Actually, this chair I'm sitting in was my old just knockoff gaming chair. The freaking thing is just gone. Here is the old chassis for the Tiger. Yeah, there's the old back plate, old sprocket wheels. That's pretty much going to just stay under there until I can find something to do with it. These lighting things, these like lighting umbrella things, I just found them off Amazon. It comes with a short one, which is this, and then two of these like big ones. And I have one not being used down here. Yeah, that thing. And it comes with these like shiny umbrellas and then like white umbrellas. I personally prefer the shiny ones because they get the most light onto here. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, other stuff. Train set. May not do something with this. There may be, this may be foreshadowing for eventual stuff up here. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you for 5,000 subs. Of course the furnace will turn on. I cannot thank you enough for 5,000 subs. It just blows my mind that I would have a channel with 5,000 subs. And that people would, you know, watch my stuff. Until next time, I'll see you later.